Hello, my friends. It's Nancy Vastine, and I'm here today to make a little bitty journal out of this Band-Aid box. This little bitty Band-Aid box. And I'm going to cut this off. All the edges I'm going to cut off. This will be my binding. Yeah, okay. I'll show you. So, I'm going to have to turn the other light on. I know it's kind of bright and you know how it goes. Let's see if I can see here. I can't see on this cutter. I'm going to get the other one. Sorry, guys. I thought I'd use that one today, but I'm going to have to use this one. I haven't packed it yet, so yay for me. This is probably one of the last things that's going to go in my packing thing, and one of the first things that's going to come out when I get to Utah. Alright, let's see if I can cut that off. Yay, that got cut off. That's good. Let's do the top. So, I hope everybody's doing okay and that nobody has gotten this nasty virus. And crafting is always a good deterrent. So, I have decided instead of, I don't have much more to pack, and so I'm not really going to stress over it, and what's left my kids will do for me. That didn't cut. How rude of it. Let's see if I can get it this way. So I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos and trying to keep myself sane. Trying to keep myself out of the stores, but I had to go to the store yesterday, and then I called text my landlady and told her that my bathroom tub was clogged up and I needed somebody to come. She suggests I go get drain cleaner and put in it, which I don't like to do, but it's their drains, not mine. So I had to go out again today to the hardware store. Went to little Ace Hardware. There's hardly anybody out, which is good. And I did hear on the news that China is already peaked the hill and they're on their way down on the other side. So it's going to get worse for us before it gets better. But we just need to not panic. And stop hoarding toilet paper. My goodness, guys. Let other people have some. Yeah, I think you're going to need food before you need toilet paper. Am I right? I would think that you would be buying food off the shelves and not cleaning supplies and toilet paper. You know, my ex-husband always used to say when we'd go to the grocery store, we'd load up at the commissary, he'd say, now don't forget the toilet paper. Yeah, I'll have to have toilet paper. Now, I'm wondering if I want it this long. I think I do. Because I'm going to turn it into a little bitty glue book. And I have some little bitty oh, that's going to make it crooked. What'd you do that for, Nancy? I have some, not little bitty, I got to cut them down to size, papers for the inside. And I thought I would put this paper on the outside and this paper on the inside. And then I have a bunch of paper. A bunch. I've got junky paper. I've got paper that I did jelly plated on. I have a bunch of these, all different kinds. You know, paper that you print out your ink diagnostic stuff. I save those because you can use them. I have all kinds of jelly plated. Then I have this, I think it's kids craft paper that Barb Owens uses this kind of paper when she does pasty paper. So I have a whole bunch of this downstairs, and I thought, well, I'll use some of that. Then I have these napkins that I bonded to freezer paper. I have a couple of those left. This one I tried to make vellum paper out of it, plastic paper. I have some coffee dyed paper that I coffee dyed. And so, yeah, I'm going to cut all these down and to size. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure my little book here. So, this is still crooked. It is still crooked because I messed around with it and cut it crooked like a dummy. Now let's see if I can straighten it out. And let's see if I can straighten this side out. I should never mess with it. Okay, I had to cut a little bitty sliver, a little sliver. Yeah, I'm kind of giddy because I've been locked up in, well, I shouldn't say that because I have been out. I had to go get my taxes done. And I did that way before the big, well, I did it a couple of weeks ago. And then I had to go back and pick them up. And then I'm going to draw around this and cut it and then see if this is the size of signatures that I want. So, but I heard on the news today, if you have to pay taxes, you don't have to do it now till July. They're giving us a break, all of us who have to pay in, which I do. I have to pay in a big bundle because I didn't have taxes taken out. And I haven't had to file for quite a while. So, yeah. Let's see if this is how big I want my signatures. I need to make them just a hair bit shorter. Just a little bit shorter. I do. So I will cut it down and then we will measure how short we need to go. So I'm going to cut it down to 3 inches and see if that's, whoops, my cutter's getting, I need to go downstairs and find, I kind of know where the extra one of this is. I need to go down and find it because this one's getting really, I need to go a little bit shorter. So let me measure like a dumbass. I should have measured this. Okay, this is 2 and 3 It is 2 5/8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 5/8. So I need to make this 2 1/2. That's what I need to cut these down to. 2 1/2. And we shall see how that works. Okay, that's going to work in there just perfect. By the time I get them all in there, they'll be just right. And I need to take a little hair off the top, just a itty bit. So I'm going to make these 4 inches tall. And I think that is gonna work. Yep. All right. I'm gonna go measure, and that does not look right, but I know it's right. By the time you get them all in there, they look too little, but they're not. I know that Nick, the booksmith, she always puts her papers in there, and then she measures to the end if she's going to glue it, the end of it in, but I'm not going to. I'm going to make regular signatures and sew them in. All right, I'm going to go and cut my top, my cover, and my inside cover, and my signatures, and I will be back when I get all that done and let my barking dogs in. And I shall see you in a little minute. Hello, my friends. It's been several days since I got started on this journal. Anyway, we're going to finish it today. I got all my pages done. I got my outside cover done. Got my inside cover. And I got all of my signatures made here. I'm going to put 4 signatures in. And so we're going to get the holes marked. And we're going to start sewing. And these pages, I made these with copy paper. And I was going through the cupboards and I saw some Fruit Punch Crystal Light. And there was only like, they were the packages that you mix with a bottle of water. Well, I don't drink that, and it was some of Wes's old stuff that he drank. So I used it and made some pink paper, and they smell like fruit punch. So I decided I'd put some of those in here. So anyway, let's get started here. So the first thing, let's get the outside page. I'm going to put this on the outside. So I want to get it glued on. I have already cut it and, scored it and done all the good stuff that you're supposed to do. So let's see. Let's make sure I have it on correctly because I want the writing to be right. So let's see, I'm going to use some of this quick dry adhesive. I think that's what I want to use. I think so. Oh my gosh. I got dogs that are whining to go out. Hang on, I will be back. I swear, these dogs are going to drive me insane. But you know what? If I didn't have them to take care of, I probably would be insane and very lonesome. And I shouldn't complain, but they are a pain in my beach tootie when I want to do a video, you know? Alright, so I'm going to put some glue on here. I'm wondering if I want to put it on the paper or if I want to put it on this. And you know what? I didn't sand this down. I need to do that really quick. So this will stick. Stick, stick, stick. Now where's my sanding block? I just had it just a few minutes ago. I'm looking, I'm looking, I'm looking, I'm looking. Sanding block, where are you? Well, if I can't find the sanding block, I have a little thing of sandpaper right over here next to me. And I will get it out. It hasn't even been opened, and I think this is assorted. I think it's assorted. It says assorted. Oh, sure. Oh, sure. I don't need very much. I just need this little piece right here. I'm surprised that I hadn't packed that yet. So I'm just gonna run the sandpaper over this off of my workplace because I don't want to get dust all over it. So that's what I'm doing over here on the side, is just sanding this a little bit. These strong strip Band-Aid. I took them out of the box to put them in my first aid kit to go in my car. Actually, I'm not putting them in my first aid kit because I want them to be close by because I'm always cutting my finger or something while I'm driving. Yeah, something like that. Not really, but not while I'm driving, but I always seem, oops, I'm sorry, I don't mean to shake the table. Okay, so I got that sanded. Now, should I put the glue on this? You know, it's been so long since I made one of these that I can't remember. I don't guess it matters, really. So, come on, glue. You can do it. You can do it. Come on, glue. You can do it. Come out of there. Yep, you can do it. You stink really bad, glue. You smell like airplane glue. Remember the old airplane glue? And they took it off of the market because kids were sniffing it? They were huffing it. Yeah, they were. Back in the day, they probably still are. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is carefully find out which is my front page, how I want this to go, and it's like that. So I am going to, hopefully that's going to be right. Yes. Stick it down a looks right to me. And I should probably have my brayer. I moved to a different table, like I told you yesterday in my video. When I was cutting material, I moved to a different table. And I'm really liking it. Except for it moves, it jiggles. And I have my camera on a, I'm going to see if I can move it over a little bit, on a tripod, on a boom arm, and it's not even on the table, but I guess the table jiggles, and so that makes you know. Okay, so now I'm going to cut my corners. I'm going to miter these corners. Because I don't want all that bulk. And of course my garbage can is over on the other side, so I'll just use this recycle bin sack that I have there. And I'm going to once again try to squeeze. We'll open it. Try to squeeze this glue out. And I probably shouldn't have done all of those, but I did. So I'm going to do the big ones first. The long ones. Oops. Oops. That's not up there. I want it up there. I need a wet wipe. So I'm on this new table that has nothing on it. But what I'm doing right now, and I think this glue kind of dried. It sure did. And this one did too. I'm going to get my bone folder. And I'm going to use some different glue. I'm going to use the old standby glue. I'm stuck. Can you tell that I haven't done these in a long time? I'm really rusty on doing this stuff. I get to watch people walk past, these older people that are out and about. It's an overcast day here today, but it's really, really warm outside. Really warm outside. So it doesn't hurt my dog to stay out there. I'm going over here to get my bone folder. I certainly am. And if you've all heard the rumor, my son called me today to let me know, and I'm like, yeah, I heard it on YouTube last night. We are not. It is a big fat rumor that somebody started. We are not on martial law. We are not. I have tickets for my kids to fly out here on Delta Airlines. I get update emails from them every other day about. Now I put a pin in here that's going to have gunk on it. It's not going to be the right color. Because it isn't the right kind of pin. Do you see that gunk on that pin? I'm going to have to find a different pin. So anyway, there's a rumor going around that we are on martial law and that we cannot cross state borders. Now, this is not true because, yeah, it's probably not a good idea just to go shopping in another state or visiting in another state when it's not really applicable to do that just because you want to go to another state. It would not be advisable at this time. But we are not, people, we are not on martial law. The National Guard has been called out to help restock shelves, help get medical supplies to, you know, everybody needs to just read the news and not listen to a bunch of rumors. Because if we were on martial law, I'll tell you what, they would send out alerts letting us know that we are on martial law. We are not. There's only been 2 times that they've called martial law in the United States, and that was way back in the Civil War time, and one other time, and it was way back in the day. So everybody needs to get A-OK with, and I want to tell you something I found out. If you say what's going on and you say the name on YouTube, you will get demonetized. So do not say the name of what we are suffering from, the pandemic. You will get demonetized if you have monetized your videos. If you haven't monetized, you don't have to worry about it. Just wanted to put that out there for us who monetize, so we can get a little bit of income from YouTube. Yes. So I'm not gonna give out the name. I don't know why they are doing that, but yeah, they are. So that's my spiel today on that. Yesterday my rant was on the 100% cotton material. I went on that Nextdoor site for our neighborhood, and oh my gosh, I got so much flack because they asked us to make masks, but they neglected to tell us what kind of material. So I got on there and asked if old t-shirts and old sheets would be applicable material. And I got so much flack from nurses and yada about, if you don't make, you have to make it out of 100% cotton and 100% cotton thread. Now, why does it matter whether the thread is cotton or not? I don't know. I have no clue. And if you don't, the medical people will not accept them from you. Well, okay. So I'm still going to make them, but my shirts that I did a video on yesterday are 100% cotton, like I showed you. My t-shirts that were Wes's t-shirts are 100% cotton. My, ooh, that's pretty. That came out pretty. My My pillowcases that I'm going to use are 100% cotton. So give it up, people. Give it up. I have no clue why 100% cotton thread is so important. I mean, why can't you use any kind of thread? The thread is not, I don't understand. If anybody knows, let me know. I'm sure you will. I'm sure that somebody on here will let me know the reason why it has to be 100% cotton. Okay, dokie. So here we go with our inside piece. And I think I cut it correctly. It surely looks like it. Shirley. Hey, Shirley. It surely looks like I did it correctly. Okay, so here we go. I am gluing. I am gluing. I am gluing. We are gluing. Yes, we are. We are gluing. I'm gluing. I'm gluing. And I should probably stick my little fingers in this and do what I hate to do. But I need to flatten it out so I don't get all these glue ridges everywhere. This is really drying fast. Holy cow. Holy cow. I have a Shirley and I have a holy cow today. Yesterday it was so anyway. I have not cut out any masks yet. The pattern that I got off of the internet does not show where to put the I'm concentrating here for a minute. I need to get this in here straight. And it's crooked. But that's okay. It's not that important of a journal. I'm not going to sell it for $1 million or something like that. I even have my lines marked for where I'm going to punch my holes. And this needs to be carefully stuck in there carefully so it will bend without tearing carefully. I guess it's okay. It's not really straight, but I'm not straight either. Alright, I'm going to go over here and find a pin to put on my glue, but I got some places where I need to put some glue. Right there. And then I put too much. And I don't have enough glue in this crease. But I don't know what to do about it. I do not know what to do about it, peoples. I guess it is what it is. I should have used double-sided tape, but me and double-sided tape, we don't get along very good, and it looks like glue doesn't get along with me either. I'm just having a hard time. I need to do more videos and make more journals. so I know what I'm doing. I haven't made a journal in, oh, probably a couple of months. Anyway, okie dokie. Let me go see if I can find a pen real quick. I'm not too far away from the other table. Let's see if I can find one. All these pens are, and I don't know which one is for that glue, because I lost the top of it off. I lost the little metal thing off of it, the precision thing. I'm a mess. All right, we'll see if that pen works. Okay, so now we need to get some holes poked. Some poked holes, and you know, I'm just going to put 3 of them in here. In each signature, I'm going to put 3 holes. And I'm really not going to measure, I don't think. So I'm going to go in this book. Can you see what I'm doing here? I'm in this book, see? I'm in the crook of this book, and I'm going to go, let's see, this is about the middle. So I'm poking a hole here, and I'm going to go up here to the top, and I'm going to poke a hole there, and I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to poke a hole there, and then I'm going to look at this, and I'm going to say, okay, so now I'm going to put a little mark saying this is my top. So then I'm going to take this page, and I'm going to mark this as the top. And I'm going to put it in here. Oh my goodness, I don't know how to do this, and so I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do it like that. I should have made a guide. That's what I should have done. I should have. And so I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a guide. And I have some paper in this garbage that I can make a guide. Well, not that one. Let's see here. What have I got? What have I got? I just cut some pages, and where did I put them? You guys, I'm sorry. I'm such a mess. I'm in such a mess. And I'm probably driving you guys crazy. Okay, I got me a piece of paper. And I'm going to tear it. And then I'm going to fold it in half. And I'm going to cut it, or I'm going to tear it right here, because that's what we do, right? We tear paper. And then I'm going to, hopefully I can hold it up to the light and see where, well, I can just do it this way. Just go in there and with a pencil. I'm making this harder than it really is. But I forget my steps because I haven't done this for forever. Okay, this one has got the holes poked. Where did that page come out of? I don't know where that page came out of. We'll figure it out. Oh, it came out of this one. This one has its holes poked. So now we're going to go into here. And we're going to set this in here. Now, first of all, I'm going to poke the holes. So I know where to put them in my book. Okay, so I'll make sure, because I got odd pages in here and I didn't make sure I got all my odd pages. Oh, goodness. Goodness, goodness. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm getting frustrated. And I'm probably making bigger holes than I really need. Okay, now I need to mark that this is the top. This is the top. And I marked that one. I'm going to check and see if I got my odd pieces of paper. Yeah, I got a hole in it. So, just make sure that it gets sewed in correctly. Alright, so I have those done. I have one more to do. So I'm sticking my little paper in. And I didn't mark top and bottom on my paper. So, okay, we're going to poke a hole there. And poke a hole there. And poke a hole there. And I'm going to mark on my paper that this is the top. And this is the top, and it didn't get in the, sure, it didn't get in the crease, of course not. The top one didn't get in the crease, oh well. Alrighty, now, this is the hard part. because I've got to go across here. And mark on these little it's starting to get dark in here and I don't have a lamp over here. Mark on here. Oops. Where I need to poke my holes. I need Nick the bookmaker, the booksmith. I do. Because I want this to come out pretty. And the thing about it is, this is not the same width as my same length as my signatures. So, I don't know how this is gonna work. Okay. Oh, they're crooked. They is crooked for sure. For sure, for sure. How much do we have here? How much do we have here? And how much do we have here? Okay. You guys, do you feel my pain? Do you feel my pain here? It's not that big of a deal, but I want to make it right. This is the top. I'm scared. I'm scared, but I'm gonna do it. I am going to do it. But I don't have the right kind of book cradle. So, I'm just gonna do it. Here we go. Okay. I have to be quiet because I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I hope it's gonna work out. didn't get that hole poked. Very good. Okay, well, here we go. I'm going to use this thread. It's crochet thread. I found it downstairs, and this is what I'm going to use. So I need 1, 2, 3, and a smidge. Okay, now where's my top? Okay, there's my top. There's my front. And it doesn't matter which signature I sew in. I'm just going to do it. And this needle, I didn't want a very big eye. Because I didn't want to make this so big to stretch out my holes, you know. Yeah, you just saw me. I licked it. I licked it. I gotta put on my glasses for this. My mama said this wasn't gonna be easy. And she sure did. She said, it's not going to be easy, Nancy, but just go for it. I do have waxed linen, or wax thread over there that I have not packed yet. And now I have my needle threaded. So let's put our first signature in, and I'm going to put it in the first line. And I'm scared. I'm shaking. I'm really shaking. I'm so scared that this is not going to work. Okay. Now, I just did that wrong because I wanted to have my things on the outside. Oh my goodness. I just poked an extra hole in my signature. Are you feeling my pain, guys? Are you feeling my pain? I want my threads to be on the outside so I can put beads on them. Okay. First one in. Probably should have gone up the middle hole. Alright, I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom. You know what? I'm going to go off camera and do this because it's driving me crazy. And I'll be back when it's all done, because you don't need to see me sitting here making a fool out of myself here. You know, you just don't. And I think I'm going to go get some waxed threads. So I'll be back when I get all my signatures sewed in, because it's just taking time for my frustrations. And you don't need to see all my frustrations. Okay, I got my little book done. I got them all sewed in. See that? Yeah. Phew. So it's all ready, and it's going to be ready to glue in and decorate. And I don't know what I'm going to do on the front page. I haven't decided, guys, but see, I got this all in. What I want to do is I want to punch a hole in here and put an eyelet in, and I have enough space here. I can punch a hole and put an eyelet in, and then hang beads from there. But yeah, I got it all sewed in. I used my thread and my needle, and I need to put my needle away before I lose it, you know. Somehow they get on the floor and they're easily lost. Okay. So there you go, and I'm sorry that I could not do this on, I just couldn't. You can see I'm shaking. They were just frustrating to me, and I know that I'll get better as it goes on. I have another little box, a Dove soap box, that I want to make another little one out of. And yeah, I just thought they would be cute to put little ephemera in, little glue little things on, and stamp the pages. And you know, I think this will be a cute little book. What I have done is I have this punch that has all of these holes, and I punched out some circles with it out of this leftover paper from when I cut this. And what I thought was, do you see, I have this, and I thought I could put that on there and a smaller one on top of it, and punch a hole through it and put a brad in there, and then do the same on the back, and then wrap a string around. I don't know. Wrap a string around it. We will do that when we get there. But I have these stamps that I downloaded that, you know, I want to glue some of these in here. But I'm finished for today, and I want to get this uploaded, and then we'll come back, and I'll get this all cut and ready, and I'll probably sew the signatures in. I'm better at it now that I've done one, but it's just a little bit, it's about the same. It's just a little bit smaller than the book that I have. Anyway. It's probably, yeah, it's a little bit smaller than this book that I just made. But I have been watching Nick the Booksmith, And I've downloaded some of her, I bought some of her mini books. And I really, really want to get into making some of those because her pages have got the story written out in the little mini words and stuff. You'd have to put on a. But I really want to make some of those. So I thought I'd practice first on this kind of book. Now this one I might not sew signatures in. I might just sew the signatures together and then glue them on so I don't have the holes and stuff. I don't know. I'm just talking. I'm just yammering on, yammering. So anyway, I'm going to get my basket full of ephemera to go with my little book here. And I think it's really cute. And we'll get this one started. And that's all I have for today, guys. I'm glad you came along and on my new setup and on my new table. Well, it's not new, but different setup. I think what I need to do is ink around this, and I should have done it before I sewed the things in. But I think I should ink around it because I think that would make it better. Let's see. Let's do some inking. I have ground espresso, tea dye, or vintage photo. Let's do vintage photo. And let's, I'm going to become like the paper outpost where she inks everything, but it makes it look so much cooler when it's inked. See that? I guess I'm not done, you guys. I guess I'm going to ink around this book because it looks pretty cool. Oh, yes, it does. I need to go get something to eat. I'm really shaky. I need to get some protein in me, I do believe. Can you all see? Am I off in Never Never Land here with my camera? I'll move it this way a little bit. I know it is slant. That's probably not the best. But I keep looking at my computer screen and thinking I'm over here when I should be over here, because up here is where the camera is. And yeah, I'm going to ink around the inside of it too, because that just makes everything look better. Makes it look aged. I wish I'd have done this before I sewed my pages in, but I'm kind of backwards because I sewed that signature in crooked. But you know what? I am not a bit worried about it because crooked is good. Crooked is okay. Crooked in the junk journal, teared pages journal is okay. It can be a little bit crooked. See that? And this camera's crooked now. Hang on. I shouldn't play with things. I'm making y'all sick. I'll move my chair over. So I'm going to see if I can get the camera back here. Anyhow, I like it this way because I can see out my window. I'm not so shut in. But all my stuff is back there behind me on that other wall. All my, stuff. Okay, I'll shut up now. And I will see you on the flip side. Remember to subscribe and to comment. Please comment and leave me a thumbs up because YouTube likes that. and they like you to comment, and they like you to view my videos if you all would share them so that people can view them. And I will see you next time when we do another journal. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.